Hit the bell icon to turn on notifications and never miss an update from Array.
If a book was written about the sex lives of engineers, it would be the shortest book ever written. On World Engineers Day, we're doing all you techies a favor by showing you how to get freaky in the bedroom. Presenting Kama Sutra for Engineers. We begin with the entrance examination. To get into this position, the female partner lies on her back with a list of questions in her hand, while the male partner approaches her with a constant speed and with the boner at a fixed 90-degree angle. The male then proceeds to stand at a fixed distance, and each correct answer brings the male closer to the female. But each wrong answer means he needs to take 2 steps back. Copulation occurs only if the incumbent scores above 90 erectile. Failing this asana means you do not get a second chance at the exam. Climax is brief and swifter than a bad campus interview. This is followed by the code asana. Basic knowledge of SQL or sexual query language, aka consent, is necessary, which is why this asana is virtually unknown among Gurgaon and Greater Noida engineering students. To get into this position, the coder must first execute the foreplay.bat file and then adopt a seated position with his imaginary computer before him, while the female partner sits on his lap, forming a full stack. Once every century, a coder is fortunate enough to enjoy a double stack, which is an anomaly. The male partner begins the input at a slow, gentle pace. As copulation progresses, the input can get more heated and aggressive, just like when a deadline is looming and compilation errors are booming. This asana ends with multiple lines of code being generated in the name of the Almighty. Next up is the NSA, or No Sex Achieved asana. This asana is perfect for mechanical engineers because the number of females here is close to absolute zero. Thermodynamics, bitch. To adopt this asana, go to your room, close the door. Now relax and adopt the right hand rule until your fluid dynamics come undone. It's familiar, isn't it? You've been unknowingly adopting the NSA your entire life without even realizing it, and you will continue to do so for quite some time. So while everyone's getting HVAC or high velocity animated coitus, you're probably still stuck with CAN or coitus always manual. We end with the electric erection. To adopt this position, the male and female partners first hold hands, forming a complete closed circuit. You have a fair idea whether this position is working based on whether or not the female partner's face lights up. Copulation occurs when the male partner gently puts his diode into the female partner's NAND gate, shorting the circuit. A word of caution though, proper insulation is required on the diode, as uninsulated coitus can lead to reversal of polarity. Unlike all things electric, wet surfaces only make this asana better. So there you have it, a sneak peek for you to get your freak on. Remember, when it comes to sex, all that matters is the coefficient of stress of your limbs and the amount of force in newtons per square inch you're generating. Go forth and multiply. Your imagination is the limit. For everything else, there's always CAD.